Welcome to Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do a New York Times hard Sudoku dated June 8, 2025. Let's get into it. Hope you're having a great day. For your regular watchers, you'll know that I'm based in Melbourne, Australia. Today, this is a long weekend for us. We have the King's birthday weekend. I'm off to play golf tomorrow, so tomorrow's video will be a bit late, but it is freezing. I am expecting to be very wet from my golf. So there's a 6 here, 6 here, and a 6 here. That means that that's going to be the 6 there. So because of the 6 in this row and the 6 in this row, this here, well, one of these two will be a 6. Alright, so what else can we see? We can see the 7s in that column, 7s in that column, so that means there will be a 7 somewhere in that column there. We can see a 2 here, a 2 here, so that means it's going to be in the bottom column, 2 there, so it's going to be either here, oops, or here. Alright, so we can see the 7's there, 3, so what have we got? We've got 4, so 4 can be out of those spots, 6 can be there, 5, so 3, so we can see here that this 3 means that, and this 3 means that the 3 has to be in this column, so 3 and 3, leaving up, which takes this column out of this one, and this column out of this one, which means this and this can be a 3. Okay, 8, 1. So we can see here that 8 and 1 are going to be in one of these two boxes, mainly because of that. You can see a 9 here and a 9 here, so that takes out these two columns. And then we can see a 9 across here, so that leaves me with that 9 there, leaving me the bottom 2 here as a 9. We can see that also that the 6 can't be in this column, and it can't be in this row, so that's also a 6. So I'm going to finish this one off. We can see that that means that this 2 has to be there because of this column here and because it can't be in that row. So these two numbers are going to be 1 and 3. Alright, so 3 can't be down here. That means the 3's there, or the 3 is there. Sorry, there, or there. Okay, so 9 is there, 9 is there, 6 is there, 6 is there. That'll leave these two up here as a 6. What that's done with the 6's is mean the 6 can't be in this column because it's there, can't be in this column because it's there, because of these two. So it means it's got to be one of these two. That's a 6 there. Moving up, that means that these two have to be a 6, and I think I've listed out the potential for where all the 6's are. 2, 3. So 2 can't be. 2 can't be in this column. 2 can't be in this column. So that means that 2 has to be in this column here, and that's still lines because there's that 2 there. We can see that 4 must be up the top here because of this 4 here and this 4 here, so that means that the 4 must be up there. 1, 2. Okay, so 2. So I'm going to finish these two boxes here just to see, alright, as marking. So we can see that 1 can be in all of those, 2 can be in the outside boxes that are available, 3's already done, 4's already done, 5 can be in these ones, 6 is done, 7's done, 8 can be top or bottom row, and that's about that 8 there. So we can see, if we can see here, we can see that 1 can be in one of those, 2 can be in the outside boxes because of these 2's here, 3 can be in these 5, mainly because of that 3 there, 4's there, 5 can be in the bottom boxes, 6 I'm pretty sure up the top. 7 can be there. 8 can be in these 3, mainly because of this 8 and this 8, and 9 is already there. Hasn't really opened up much for me. 1, 3, 7, 5, 6, 9, 1, 3, 1, 2, 5, 8. Okay. So we will keep working our way around. So 1 can be in these boxes here, so can 3. Alright, so because of the 1 and 3 there, and the 1 and 3 here, that leaves the potential for these here. The 8 can be in one of these 2 or one of these 2, mainly because of that 8 there and that 8 there. 2, 3, 4 can be in these, sorry, 4, 5's there, 6 there, 7 can be in, once again, the outside boxes, and that's really about these 2 here. 8 is done, and 9, okay, I'm going to check this, but 9 can be here or here. So what that's left me is this has left me with a spare cell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So that is definitely an 8. Okay, so that means that these 2 can't be an 8, and that can't be an 8. So what that also means is, and it's always been there, is that can be a 5, 7, or 9 there. I'm going to put the others in because I don't want to miss them. So that can be a 7 there, 5's done, and 9 can be in those there, mainly because of that 9 there. Okay, so 1, 2, so 2 can be here or here, mainly because of this 2 and this 2. 3's there, 4 can be in all of them. 5 can be top and bottom. 6 is there, 7's there, 8 can't be that there, so 8 can only be at the bottom there. Alright, so 1 can be in all of these. 2, 3 can be there. 4 can be in these bottom thing here because of that 4 there. 5 can be in all. Exciting. 6 is there. 7 can only be in this column. 8, wow, 8 can be everywhere. Alright, that's a lot of numbers, isn't it? So 1 can be there, 1 can be there. 2, 3, 4, so because of this 4 and this 4, so that can be a 4. 5, top and bottom. 6, middle row. 7, top and bottom. 8 there, and 9 is, oops, 9's bottom only. Okay, so the reason for that is 9 can't be there. This has really opened up a few things. So that means that 9 cannot be in these bottom rows. So that means that this here is going to be a 7. This is going to be a 5. And this is going to be a 9. So let's clear out the 7th. 7 out of there. No, I don't clear the 7s out of there, so that still sits. We're going to clear out the 9s, so that clears out those. We're going to clear out the 7s out of here. 8. Now this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's definitely a 6. So that means that can't be a 6. 3, 4, 1, 4. 1, 3, 4. Okay, so that makes sense. 1, 3, 6, 9. 1, 5, 3, 7, 1, 5, 3. So 4 is still there. 4 is still there. It looks like I've got all my labels right. 1, 5, 1, 2. I'm going to assume we've got our labels right for the moment. So going back to this, 1 can be there, 2 can be at the bottom, so we've got that 3, 4, 5 can be in here. And by the way, oops, 5, I've got to clear out the 5s out of here because that can't be there. 6 is there, 7, wow, 7 can be anywhere. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? 8 can be in these, and 9 can only be there. Actually, 9 can't be, so 9 can't be in this row, 9 can't be in this row, and 9 can't be in that column. So that's going to make that a 9. What that also does is it makes this not be able to be a 9, and it makes that a 9. So 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 1, 5. Alright, so we'll continue on. So all of these can be a 1, 2's there, 3 can be top and bottom. And that's mainly because of this 3 here. 4 can be in these 4 cells here because of that 4 there. 5's there, 6 can be top only, and I've already got it. 7 can only be in the left hand column. 8 can only be in the left hand column, and 9's done. Okay, so what we have is we have 2, 4, 9, 2, 4, 9. We've got 1, 3, so that's not going to happen. 1, 3. So I'm now just sort of starting to look through what I've got. So the 5's going to be top and bottom. 5's going to be there. 5 will be there. 5 can be there. 5 can be there. Alright, so 5's top and bottom there, and 5 is there, and there. Okay. 1, there's a lot of, there's 1, 1. So that'll be all 1s, that'll be all 1s, all 1s, all 1s, 1, 1s, 1s, 2. So 2's there or there. 2 is there or there, 2 is there or there, 2 is in the 4 corners, and 2 is in the 3 corners. 3 can be here, 3 can be here. Now why have I not got that as a 3? Because that can't be a 3. So have I got that out? So 3 is there and there, 3 is there. 3 is there, 3 is top and bottom. 4, we can see that's the top row. We can see that 4 can be in all rows, 4 can be in that, 4 can be in those 4, 4 can be in that, and that's 4. 5, we can see that I've done the 5, so I'm not going to worry about them. 6, we can see top, and we can see that can't be a 6. So here is a 6 there, and means that that's the top and bottom there. So 6 is there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 1, 5, 7. So that doesn't help. 5, 7, 3, 4, 3, 5, 7. So 6 is done. 7. We can see here that for some reason I haven't cleared those 7s out there. So that leaves a 7. Alright, so 7's there. I should have cleared out those 7s. So 7 can't be here, and 7 can't be here. So that leaves that as the only place a 7 can go, and that means that these can't be a 7. Okay, 2, 8, 2, 5, 8, 2, 3, 5, 8, 3, 4, so that makes sense. 3, so 7 is done. Let's just keep checking the 7. So the 7s can be down that column, the 7s can be down that column, and the 7s can be down that column. Okay, 8. 8 can be at the bottom here only, so that can't be an 8. 8's at the top there. 8 can not be, So 8 can only be there, so that makes sense. 8 is at the bottom, so 8 can be in all spots here. 8 can be down in this column here, and 8 can be in those ones. Alright. 9. So 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. I've got that and the 9 there. Okay. So now I'm looking to see if I can see triples, which I've been doing, but I haven't seen any. 2, 4, 5. 1, 5, 3, 1, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2. So 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3. Doesn't help me. 4, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. So 9, 9. Doesn't help me. 1, 4, 8, 1, 5, 8. 1, 5, 1, 4, sorry, doesn't help me. 2, 8. 2, 7. 2, 5, 1, 3, 5, so 8's there. Wow, this is not exactly coming out for me, is it? 2, 8, 5, 8, 1, 5, 8, 1, 5. So I know that 6 is top and bottom. I know 9's there. Okay. So let's have a. No, the 9 hurts me. Okay. I was going to say one. It's because I had my finger there, right? I saw 1, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, but it hurt me there. Seven. So 7's there or there. 1, 4. 2, 8. 6, 9. Probably you're sitting there screaming at your screens going, I can see it, but I cannot see it at the moment. 5's there. 5's there. 1, 2. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 5, 7. So 2 is there. 2, 8. 5, 8. 1, 5, 8. 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. 9. 4, 3. 3. 3, 4, 5. 3. 5. And 3. So that makes sense. 3 can be there. 3 can be top and bottom. 3 can be there. 6 is there. I haven't got an 8. Got an 8 there. 1, 5, 8. 5, 8. Everything just breaks down on that last one. 3, 4. 1, 4. 1, 4, 8. 1, 5, 8. Yep. 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. No. Hang on. So, made a mistake here. So 5 cannot be at the bottom here. So there's a mistake there because that can only be a 5. Doesn't mean I'm going to solve this, but it just means I've got a further number. So 5 is going to be at the top. That means, okay, so let's work through the 5. So the 5 has got to be at the top there, so the 5 is there. 5 can't be in this column. 5 can't be in this column because of that 5. So 5 is down here. It can't be in this column. So that's my 5. All right. I don't know whether this is actually going to help, but it can't hurt, can it? So that's got to be an 8 because it can't be a 5. So you can't be a 5. So the only place I've got left for a 5 is here. 5, which means you 2 can't be a 5. And you can't be a 5. So over here is a 5. That leaves that as a 3, and that leaves that as a 4. Okay, so that can't be a 3 because of there, so that's going to be a 1. That can't be a 1, so that's going to be a 2. That can't be a 1 or a 2, so that's going to be a 5. That can't be a 3 or a 1, so that's going to be an 8. And that here means that this one, to finish this box off, is going to be a 3. Down here can't be an 8, so that's a 2. And that leaves us with 1, 7 there. So we'll clear that up. Okay, so you can't be a 3. So let's clear that up. Or a 5. So, or a 5. And that's really about these two here. So that leaves that as a 1. And this is a 2. Because that can't be a 1 now, that's a 5. This cleans this up. So let's get rid of the 1 and 2. So that leaves 4, 8, 4, 8. So 3, 4, 8. So 3 can't be in this column here, which makes sense because it can only be there or there. So that's the 3. So we'll put that in. That'll be a 3. That'll be a 1. Okay. 1, 4, 8, 4, 8, 4, 8. So this is a 2. Right, so 2 can't be there, 2 can't be there, 2 can't be there. So that's a 2 there. So that can't be a 2, so we'll clear that out. That means a 2 must be here. So that, and that can't be a 2. Alright, so 4, 5, so 4, 5 there, that means that can't be a 4, so that's a 1. That can't be a 1 or a 4 now, so that's an 8. Still leaves me with an 8. So that leaves me with a 1, 4. That can't, because of that, it can't be a 1. So that's going to, and it can't be an 8. So that's going to be the 4. That'll make that the 4. That'll be the 5. Okay, and we've got this here. That can't be a 1. So 4, 8, 4, 8, 6, 9. That can't be a 4 because of that there. So that's a 9. Which means that this can't be a 9, so you're a 6. You can't be a 6, so you're a 9. Okay, you can't be a 1 or a 4, so you must be the 3. You can't be a 3, so you're 1 and 4. Don't know where that is yet, so we'll clear you out. So you can't be a 3 down here. So let's clear 3s out of here. You can be a 1, 7. Can you be a 6? 6, 6. Can't be a 6. So that's going to be the 6 there. 6, 1, 4, 1, 4. So that can't be that. So that's going to be a 3. Which means that can't be a 3. That's going to be the 3 there. So can't be an 8. Can't be an 8. So you're going to take the 8 out of there. That leaves 8 there at the moment. What else can't you be? You can't be a 4 across here, so take out the 4, that leaves you as a 1. That means that's got to be the 1, that's got to be the 4. Okay, so I've got 1, 7, 1, 7, got 1, 7, 8, which is, so the 1 can't be in there. We've got 4, 8, 4, 8, we've got 7, 8, 7, 8, we've got 1 being, the only place a 1 can be is there. So you're going to be the 1, you are going to be the 1, you will be the 7, you will be the 7, which means that you can only be the 7, you can only be the 8, you can be the, can't be an 8 up there, so you're a 4, you're an 8. So this number here can only be an 8 because it can't be the 7, and the 1, 2, 3, so that's a 4. Alright, so we did that in 25 minutes. Review. So this really come down to the me missing that this could be a 5 and these couldn't be a 5. So that's where I missed my mark. Once I got that, walked through that door, so to speak, um, I'd done enough of the checking, everything, to know that my notes were pretty good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.